This is Akashvani Bengaluru. Good evening and welcome to tonight's Yuvavani.
What is love? Love is friendship. As we approach the season of hearts, where flowers bloom, chocolate wrappers crinkle, and greeting cards spill their heartfelt confessions, we're delving deep into the essence of love surrounding Valentine's Day. So buckle up, lovebirds. I'm your host, Aanchal Agarwal, and joining us in the studio are two incredible talents, each with their unique flair for expressing emotions and capturing hearts. Please give a warm welcome to the soulful singer Varun Jha and the enchanting poet Dorika Poplai.
Thank you, Achal. Your passion for love and storytelling truly sets the tone for what promises to be an enchanting discussion.
Indeed, there is no real concrete explanation for our fascination with human relationships and the stories that we tell ourselves.
Today, we will be talking about the evolution of love from the good old days to the trendy Gen Z era. It's going to be a love filled ride. Picture this. It's the 80s, the era of mixtapes and cassettes. Love was all about the right combination of songs, carefully chosen and recorded on a cassette. A sweet gesture that said, "But I can't help falling in love with you." Well, this clearly shows I can't sing. Therefore, we have Varun Jha with us to change our mood and light up the show.
Well, Achal, that was really a nice try. So, I'll be singing the
Charm, charisma, and the art of writing love letters. And now, Gen Z, the trendsetters of love. From dating apps to Instagram DMs, the game has changed. The language of love has evolved into a complex of memes, snaps, and TikToks. By the way, Varun, how do you keep up with this, huh?
You know, in the world of pop culture, we often find reflections of our own experiences in that moment when laughter becomes the soundtrack of your day. It's like a scene out of a Taylor Swift song, isn't it?
Have you ever had that moment when the laughter became the soundtrack of your day? It's the stage of awakening affection, where subtle glances and shared smiles plant the seeds of something beautiful. It's like finding a handwritten note tucked in the page of your favorite book. Simple, unexpected, and oh, so heartwarming. Fast forward to the pinnacle of passion. It's like a sudden crescendo in a beautiful melody. Stolen glances turned into lingering gazes, and each touch feels like a verse in a poem written just for you. And then, my friends, comes the stage where the love blossoms like a spring garden. It's in the little things, the shared jokes, the comfort and silence, and the way their presence feels like home. Okay, picturize it. A cozy blanket on a chilly evening or a cup of warm chai on a rainy day. That's the feeling. Comforting, reassuring, and utterly beautiful.
Uh-oh, I'm falling in love again.
Uh-oh,
I'm falling in love.
My favorite movie lasts 3 hours on a good day, if I pause it enough times to savor its deliciousness across the hours. But the credits still roll every time. My favorite songs have a verse fade, 3 minutes, and their moment elapses. I press replay, but it's never quite the same as the first time. There it is, marked in bright pink on my calendar. The week long vacation that has softened every hard moment in the last few weeks. I've only just landed. I've only just had 2.5 mojitos, and suddenly my friends tell me it's time to pack. Our ride back to the airport is waiting. It's all over before it even begins. I can keep going, but you get where I'm going with this, don't you? The best things in my life have always ended. What seemed too good to be true always was. And despite all this evidence and data you ask me to believe, I should laugh in your face, tell you to guarantee me only the present. But I've only got half a brain. Scientists must hate me because despite all this evidence and data I have collected, I can't help but trust you.
Oh no, I'm falling in love again.
When everything is hard, loving you is easy. Loving you is as easy as opening my eyes to a Sunday morning. The sun shines on my face, and I don't croak in complaints. Birds chirp at my windowsill, and I don't shoo them away. The breakfast is a little burnt, the coffee a little too sweet. But it's Sunday morning. I have the whole day ahead of me. It's easy. Loving you is as easy as reciting the alphabet from start to finish. Sure, some days it is tough. Like someone asking me to begin with the letter N spontaneously. I fumble, flutter, fall, and then find my way and repeat it all confidently. And just like that, loving you is easy. Loving you is especially easy as boiling an egg, filling a glass of water, or putting on my slippers before entering the bathroom. I don't even think about it. I don't even know I'm doing it. Loving you is so easy I don't even realize I'm doing it constantly. Loving you is as easy as falling asleep after a long day. I hit my head on the pillow and suddenly I'm drifting into a world of dreams where, you guessed it right, everything is so easy. Because in my dreams, it's mostly just you that I see. Loving you is as easy as 1 plus 1 and 2 plus 2. But sometimes they add up to 3 or even 5. I don't know how it happens or why I tend to get easy things wrong. I scratch at the paper, I recalculate it all, I come up short. I beg you to show me the way. Here, silly, you smile and guide me towards just how easy it can be. And suddenly, there it is. 2 plus 2 is no longer 5. Loving you is as easy as summer finds it to be in New Delhi. It doesn't care for the pedestrian's attitude, the child's sweat, or the grandma's taunts. All it cares about is to just be loud and roaring and free. Loving you is the ability to cheekily craft a joke on each other, making fun of quirks and silliness, or to pull each other's leg when one is being quintessentially themselves. From the outside, you might think, hey, I never joke about that with you. And maybe you'd even be right. Because those are two completely different people with unique experiences. What's sensitive to you might not be to them. But that's what makes every banter with you so unique, right? Our banter is humor enveloped in a blanket of care. It's a joke primed to induce tickles in the tummy and not serious hurt. It's an understanding between two people that life is hard, but also very silly. So please, oh God, can we just laugh at each other through the tough times?
Oh, I'm falling in love.
And while you say you cherish this too, you will never feel it as deeply and intensely as I do. To act with that unstoppable urgency, agency, and intention.
Evolution of love. Thank you for your time. Keep those hearts beating and love resonating. This is Varun Shah, Dorika Poplai, and your host Aanchal Agarwal signing off. Stay beautiful, lovebirds.
This program was brought to you by Akashvani Bengaluru.